Stop freestyling with your paycheck and actually create a system that works for you and prioritizes the things that's most important to you. What's up, guys? It's Jake from Money Talks. I help people stop freestyling with their money and take control of their finances. And today, we're going over 6 reasons why I think you should stop freestyling with your money, just like everybody else does. Because everybody and their mama is out here freestyling with their cash, particularly on payday. So check it out. Number 1 is without a system, you're just freestyling 100%. You're like B-Rabbit on stage. You don't know what's going in, what's going out, when it's going in, when it's coming out. You don't know where the money's going. Most people have one checking account, maybe a savings account. They don't know when subscriptions are coming out. They're just confused. They don't have any information. With no information, with no system, you don't know what's going to happen. All you have is chaos. And most people's finances are chaotic. So to stop that chaos, you got to actually intentionally plan for these things. Create a system. Check it out. Number 2 is a routine builds control. So whenever I hear people talk about budgeting, right? The biggest thing that people think budgeting does is like control you or limit you. But what it really does is it does the opposite. It actually frees you. It helps you to take control over the money instead of the money controlling you. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want no chains on me. I don't want no money controlling me, right? I want to do what I want to do with my money, right? Prioritize the things that I want to prioritize. Spend on things that I want to spend on, right? And a routine, right? A budget, a written plan that helps you do that. Number 3 is consistency is always going to beat motivation. What do I mean by that? There's only so much discipline that you can have, right, over the course of a long period of time. If it's like for one day or 1 week even, you can have all the discipline in the world. You can be like David Goggins out here. Super easy to get up in the morning, early in the morning, get your workout in. Don't spend on nothing stupid. Don't eat bad food. It's easy to do that in the short term because you got a bunch of discipline, right? Your discipline meter is up here. But over the course of time, right, that motivation drops. The discipline drops. And it's because your motivation starts to dwindle, right? And you can only do those things for so long before it becomes too much for the mind, too much on your willpower. You only got so much willpower, right? So take that out of it. When it comes to your diet, it's the same thing. When it comes to anything else in life where you need to consistently do something over the course of time, especially consistently do something that's not particularly fun, like limit your spending, right? It's much more fun to just spend on whatever. You need a system to do so, right? Because you're not going to feel like doing what you're supposed to do every single day. You're going to feel like doing something you're not supposed to be doing, like spending on crap, like eating stuff that you ain't supposed to eat, right? I know I always go back to fitness because fitness and finance, they just go hand in hand, guys. They just go hand in hand. You can't talk about one without the other. Number 4, I think having a system prevents that lifestyle creep. Let me tell you what I mean by this. So in my personal life, right, I like to get into things like I have kind of an addictive personality. So I like to get into things and like go all in them. What I mean by that is if I find an interest in something, I kind of want to like go all in and learn about that thing, 100%. So for me, the latest thing is watches, right? I'll tell you guys, I love watches. I love learning about them. I love buying watches, obviously. And that's a whole rabbit hole you can go down. Shouts out to Kevin O'Leary, uh, a watch collector. So anyway, if you don't have a consistent system, right, that allows for you to prioritize the things that are important to you, and it allows you to spend on the things that are important to you, you're gonna kind of gonna be swayed by your emotion a little more than somebody who has a system, right? And so in practice, what does it look like? Well, I have a certain amount of money that I dedicate towards spending on crap, whatever I want, right? This is the guilt-free spending pile. And I always recommend everybody has at least a small percentage of your check, even if you're trying to get out of debt, even if you're trying to build as much wealth as possible. You in the FIRE movement, right? Financial independence, retire early, all that. No matter what your goal is, I think everybody would benefit from having a little bit of money that they can spend on whatever they want. And for me, the way I do it is with my system, that percentage goes to that account every single month. And over time, it builds and builds until I can buy something really nice that I want, or a bunch of little things that are fun or, kind of stupid or whatever I can spend from that account, right? But it prevents lifestyle creep because I'm not increasing my spending and my lifestyle based on something that's something that's out of nowhere. It's not arbitrary, right? It's based on my system. I have a certain amount dedicated, so I don't have to worry about lifestyle inflation because my lifestyle is inflating just the right amount from my system. All right, we beat that one to death. Number 5 is it builds wealth automatically. So in the same way that you put money aside for spending on, things that you love or things that are fun for you or whatever, a good system will also have a certain amount going towards investments. Obviously, you guys know I like 50, 25, 25. That's the system that I like running. That's 50% towards your needs or less. That's 25% towards your wants. That's your BS spending, right? Or less. And that's at least 25% towards saving and investing. And what's cool about a system like this is it's automatic. I already know what percentage of my check is going towards saving and investing before I get my check. It doesn't matter what the number is. It doesn't matter what the amount I get paid, right? From wherever. It doesn't matter because I already know exactly where it's going. And because of that, money is already going to the investments that I've already set in place, right? I already know what's going to happen. It's automatic. I don't even got to think about it. It takes no discipline. It takes no motivation. It takes no thinking. And that's way better for me, right? Because that goes into number 6, which is clarity reduces stress. If you already know the moves you're going to make with money, that decision fatigue goes out the window. I don't have to worry about what the best move is. I don't have to worry about, oh man, what am I going to do with X, Y, and Z with this money? Where am I going to put it? I don't have to worry about any of that. I have the system in place. I got my bank accounts in place. Just like I tell you guys all the time, open up 6 bank accounts. I'm going to break it down for you real quick, right? First is your savings, your high yield savings account, right, for your emergency fund. Then it's your high yield savings account for your investment fund. That's any money that you don't know what to invest in yet, but it's set aside for investments when you want to. Then you got your income account. That's where all your income goes in, and that's what gets divvied out to other accounts. Then you got your operations accounts. That's the checking account. That pays for all your subscriptions. That pays for all your running bills, things like that. Pays your rent. Then you got your non-necessity account. And you got a checking and a savings, both dedicated towards non-necessity. Why? Because we pay for things out of the checking account and then we save for bigger things in the savings account. That way, if you want to take a trip, that way, if you want to buy a car, that way, if you want to buy a nice watch, you can do all that out of the savings account dedicated towards non-necessity accounts or non-necessity spending, excuse me. So that's the system, right? 50% towards your needs, 25% towards your wants, 25% towards your saving and investing. And I just gave you a system right there. Now you could tweak it, you can adjust it, you can make it your own. And that's what I do with any of my clients, right? I make sure that their system doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but it has to reflect your priorities and your goals, what you want to accomplish with your money. Because if you don't take control of your money, then your money's going to control you. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. I don't want you to want that for you. Don't want that for yourself. All right? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pop this video up on the screen and you guys can take a look at it and check out how to put together your own financial system. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'm out.